right, here we have parallel lines and a transversal, and we have a proof. So let's look at our proof. First of all, they tell us that line M is parallel to line N. That's given. These guys right here are parallel. So that means we know that this other line here, line P, is a transversal because it intersects both of the parallel lines. All right, they tell us that angle 3 is 120 degrees. And then this part right here, they tell us angle 5 is congruent to angle 3. Well, let's look at angle 5 and angle 3. Here's angle 3, and here's angle 5. How do we know that those two angles are congruent? What kind of relationship do they have? Well, they are on opposite sides of the transversal, so we call that alternate. Opposite sides of the transversal. And they are inside the parallel line, so we call that interior. They are alternate interior angles, and we know that alternate and interior angles are congruent. All right, so then they tell us that, let's see here, let's come down here. Angle 8 plus 120 degrees equals 180. All right, so where'd they get 120? They tell us that this one is 120. Since we know that 3 and 5 are congruent, we know that angle 5 is 120. So how do we know that angle 8, this guy right here, plus angle 5 equals 180 degrees? Well, they form that yellow line right there. So they are a linear pair. All right, it looks like they said linear pair above, so this one they're just substituting in the measure, so this one would actually be substitution. Okay, they are a linear pair, but the reason for this step is substitution. Okay, does that make sense? They say angle 8 plus angle 5 is 180, that's linear pair. Angle 8 plus 120 is substitution because they substituted in the measure of angle 5, which was 120 degrees. Alrighty, hope that helps.